welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be reviewing some skincare products from The Ordinary, which is by a larger company called Serum. You may have heard of them. It's really inexpensive, so we're really excited to share our thoughts with you guys. We want to preface this by saying we bought most of these from The Ordinary website, and that's like the least expensive option, but a lot of them were sold out, so we had to go to ASOS to purchase some, which were a little bit more expensive, but still very inexpensive, and they also had them on Beautylish. So there's lots of opportunity to buy these items everywhere. So first up is the Caffeine Solution 5% plus EGCG. This retails for $6.70, and you get one fluid ounce. I think all of these are 1 fluid ounce. They come in this little dropper bottle. So this one claims to reduce the appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and puffiness. And it says massage a small amount onto the eye contour AM and PM. So I tend to use this just in the morning when my eyes are puffy. To me, I'm like, I don't really care if my eyes are puffy at night, and they usually aren't. So I'll just use it a little bit in the morning before I put my eye cream on. And I love that it soaks into the skin very quickly. There is no scent to it, which obviously we talked about before. We hate fragrance skincare products because it can irritate your skin, and it doesn't leave us feeling good about putting it on our skin. So this, since it's so close to the eye, I'm really glad it's unfragranced, and I do think that it helps with the puffiness. I can't really speak on the pigmentation. We have really bad dark circles just genetically, and so maybe that's why it didn't really help with the darkness, but it for sure helps get rid of the puffiness. Last weekend I woke up and saw that my eyes were kind of puffy, and I was just gonna go lay in bed for a little bit longer, and I put some of this on, and then I went back to get ready, and I realized all my eye puffiness was gone. So I 100% think that this works, and for the price, this will last you so long, since you just need less than a drop just to put on your eyes. So this one is definitely an A+ for me. Next up is one we both have, and first of all I want to say all of these are in this brown bottle packaging, which we're no expert, but we heard that it helps keep the ingredients preserved, like the colored glass. So that's already a good sign. I feel like I trust this brand because they're putting it in the correct packaging. So this is the 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. You also get 1 ounce, and it's $9.80. So another really good deal. I have only been using this for about a week, and Britta's been using it for about
almost a month, probably.
Almost a month. So we know that skincare, most of the time you have to use the products for months to really get the full result. So we'll keep you updated with all of these because we understand that, a week might not really be a full review. But so far, I've been loving this.
It's my favorite one.
Yeah, I put it on last in my skincare routine just to suck in all those products I already put on and really moisturize my skin. Rosehip seed oil is supposed to have really good benefits across the board, like
coconut oil, but better.
Yeah, anti-aging, which we're all about. Really good moisturizing. I think it helps with hyperpigmentation, to fade scars, and under our eyes, like we said, we have really dark circles, and so far I think it's honestly helped with all of those things. I even read reviews that this can help with acne, which I don't know how that works, but
yeah, probably a scar thing.
Yeah, maybe something with that. And so the directions are: apply once a day to the face, ideally at bedtime after application of water-based treatments. So like I said, I put it on last because I'm even a little confused on the whole water-based treatment thing. So just to be safe, it's my last step, and I've noticed a huge difference in my skin. When I wake up, it looks super plump. Everything feels moisturized. If I have dry spots the night before, I'll just exfoliate and put this on, and it seriously just moisturizes. But the unique thing about rosehip oil is it's not one of those oils that'll sit on top of your skin. I mean, since I put it on last, it does a little bit, but it sinks in really well. So I feel like you could even wear this during the day under your makeup because it really gets in your skin, and it
does take a little bit to sink in.
It does take a little bit, like anything, but it's not like coconut oil or another heavy oil that isn't gonna sink in. It truly gets into your skin. And yeah, it just moisturizes. I've noticed my lines around my eyes has been greatly reduced. My smile lines, my forehead wrinkles, I feel like all of those have been reduced because of this oil, which sounds crazy, but I really think it has. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I've been using Differin to kind of like help with acne, even though I really only had hormonal acne. And because all my acne is basically like gone now, I don't even want to say acne because I never had acne and I don't want to sound like I did, but all my zits that dried up like on my chin area from hormones, they've like left scars, and this has really, really, really helped fade them. It's like a miracle in a bottle.
It's the best. I'm gonna repurchase it for the rest of my life.
If you're gonna get any of the ones we're talking about, get this one 100%.
Next up is the Advanced Retinoid 2%, which retails for $9.80. So it's one of their higher priced items, and it says a stable emulsion of next generation forms of retinoid. And the directions are to apply a few drops to the face in the PM as part of your skincare routine. Do not use with any other retinoid treatments, and use some protection in the AM. So this one I haven't been using as long as the others because I had to order this one on ASOS. But so far I really love it. The thing I love the most about it is that, well, I don't use a couple drops because it is 2%. That's super strong for a retinoid, and I just want to fade like my forehead wrinkles and like crow's feet. I don't really need much help as other people. So I will put probably like half a drop on my face just because I want to keep it nice and gentle. But it sinks into the skin instantly. And since I put it on, I use it after I wash my face. I want it to sink in quickly so I can continue on with my moisturizer and then the rose hip seed oil. And so that's what I love about it, because I only use a little bit, it sinks in right away, so I feel like it's going to work right away, which is great. This one is like a cream color. The rest of them are pretty much clear. Well, the rosehip seed oil is yellow, which I thought was a little strange, but I trust them. I don't know why it's that color. And so far, I think I have seen diminished fine lines, but I don't know if it's from the rosehip seed oil or this, because rosehip seed oil is known for being like an all-natural cell turnover type of formula. So if you don't want to go with like the chemical route of a retinoid, you can use that in place of it to kind of do the same thing. And so maybe it's them working together, which is why I've seen results. Probably, that's my guess. But the first time I used this, the next day my skin did get dry patches. So I do think it's working, because retinoids are known for making your skin like dry out. So I think that proves that it is working, and as time goes on, I'm sure I'll see more results because it is such a high concentrated retinoid. And on the website, by the way, it'll give you like way more description of what each of these can do, and if you really want to know like what the right one is for you, like that'll really help. But these are just our opinions of our use of them so far. Next up is the Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5 serum, which is $6.80. So pretty, really affordable, Yeah.
really affordable. And you also get 1 ounce. This one is in a clear bottle, not the dark brown, which we have other products with hyaluronic acid, and I think it's a pretty stable ingredient.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really need a lot of help. And this says a hydration support formula with ultra pure vegan hyaluronic acid. So if you're vegan, this is vegan. And it says apply a few drops to the face AM and PM before creams. So I use this, we both do, during the day because it has like a sticky feeling. So it really works also as like a makeup primer. You can see it's kind of like milky.
It's a little bit thicker than the other
Yeah,
ones.
it's a little thicker, and it almost kind of looks like a thin primer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has a sticky feeling, and if you know, hyaluronic acid plumps fine lines. So it's really good for under makeup because sometimes, we powder our face because we have combination skin, and that can make you look more wrinkly because you're just basically drying out your skin. And hyaluronic acid really plumps fine lines, so it kind of counteracts the powder we put on our face. So,
yeah, and it holds in moisture too.
Yeah, and it holds in moisture. So it just really plumps your skin all day long. So really recommend this one for daytime. It's really, it's so affordable, so it's worth it.
Last but not least is, last but least, is the Vitamin C Suspension 23% plus HA Spheres 2%. This one retails for $5.80, and you get 1 ounce again. So it is the least expensive of all of them, but it's the one we don't like at all. It's so bad. It's so bad. So
We didn't really look at other reviews before we purchased the products because we wanted it to be very like organic, like the ones that we gravitated towards we wanted to try because those are the products we use. And so vitamin C is really good for brightening the skin, and like we said, we have really dark under eye circles, and in the summer you just kind of want your skin to look more bright and glowy. And so we've had vitamin C serums we've really enjoyed, so I'm like, I'm gonna get this and try it. So inexpensive. And it says to apply a small amount to the face in the AM or PM, a slight tingling sensation can be expected after application. But what they don't tell you is that it's like, it looks like it would just be a regular cream, but it has like these tiny exfoliants in it, and they don't go away. Like, you put it on your face and these beads just sit on your face. So,
well, that could be, so AHA is an exfoliant, but I thought that was an acid exfoliant.
yeah,
So-
but like it feels super gritty on your face, which I was not expecting, and I literally like couldn't put anything on top of it because it didn't sink into the skin. So when I would go to put something else over it, it would just kind of move the beads around, and everything ended up like being this huge mess. And I tried it in the morning the first time, and I had to wash my face again because like you can't layer anything over this.
Which most people suggest using vitamin C things during the day.
Yes, with sunscreen.
With sunscreen.
So that's what I tried the first time, and I'm like, well, it's fine, I'll try it at night. But again, like I couldn't even layer skincare products over it, and it's like they say slight tingling sensation. This thing burned my face, and I don't know if it's because it's 23% and that's very highly concentrated, but I don't have super sensitive skin. Carly has pretty sensitive skin, but mine's probably pretty normal when it comes to sensitivity, and it just like tore apart my face. And I was just so disappointed because I was so excited about this one, but it is pretty inexpensive, so maybe the quality isn't there like it is in the others. So I would just say like steer clear from this one. They have other vitamin C products on the site. This was the only one that was in stock when I ordered, so that's why I tried this, but I have high hopes that they have something else that would work. This one just was not it.
But side note, with vitamin C, we were talking about this, and there's a lot of good ones like the SkinCeuticals and the Drunk Elephant that get amazing reviews, but they're like $80+. But we are still relatively young, and if you use sunscreen every day like we do, it should really help with hyperpigmentation.
Yeah.
So then when you get older, you don't really need such a strong vitamin C to fade those scars.
Yeah.
Or not scars, but that pigmentation. So make sure you're wearing sunscreen.
Yeah, we didn't listen to our mom when she told us, and that's why we have all these fine lines, but we don't really have hyperpigmentation, which is good.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you tried any of the Ordinary serums and products, please let us know which ones you love because we want to order more. It's kind of addicting because they're so affordable and the packaging's really cute, and it's just like an all-around fun brand to buy. So let us know in the comments below if you've purchased anything. We'd love to hear it.
Yes, and as always, please subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up.